Hey, this is BlindFox and welcome back to my ration review. Please support the channel, please subscribe and please go and donate on patreon.com. So this is the lunch portion of the Kazakh military ration from this supplier. Let's see. And again you've got the nutritional stuff for the meals. It's not a bit shiny so you can't really read this, but if you have got this thing in your hand you can actually read this if you want to. So let's see. So again, as in breakfast, this is in this crinkly bag. So let's see what we have. Okay, here is lunch, and you can see there is something written on the bag. I can't really read the green, but I think it says lunch. And again, a nice crispy bag. So we are going to have the biscuits. This is the same kind of biscuits we had at breakfast. I think this is that stewed beef stuff that I think they call it говядина or something in Russia. I'm not sure what because this is just, I struggle to translate some of this. This looks like borscht, or what is that? The soup. And then you have a tea bag, and we've got free sugars. Not going to use the sugars, but there's a lot of sugar in these rations. So we'll check this out now. So let's see the tea. It's got their notches. Smells not too bad. It's got a little tab there. So we'll just put water in here. Let's see how this looks. I'm not going to heat it up in the cans because it's just too difficult. We don't have a gas stove. So, or we do have one, but I don't use it. So let's see this. And I like to check this stuff always cold because since we don't know how it tastes hot, it's a good way to just taste it cold as well. There you can see meat in a sauce. You see there the fat there. Quite fatty. Quite salty. You can eat this cold, but the fat there will make it a bit difficult. So we will heat this up. And it's very salty, it's a nice meaty taste. Now let's see what this is. And here we go. It's also quite salty. It is vegetables, I'm not sure what else, there might be potato. And is it beets, what is in borscht or whatever. Or borscht, what is this? But whatever this is, I really struggle to translate this. It's a bit salty, but we'll heat this up and see how it goes. So both of these salty. It might taste a bit better when it's hot. And of course you've got your biscuits you can soak everything up with, and there's no salt there, so we'll go and heat this up and see how it goes. So I just removed the fat from the meat. It was just sort of lying loose there. You can see there's quite a lot of fat in here. So you can eat this with your crackers as well, or you can heat it with your meat, or use it to fry stuff in. So let's taste a little bit of the fat with the taste fatty, salty, but you can if you want to eat this fat. I'm not going to because I don't like fat that much, but you can eat it with the crackers. It spreads nicely and it doesn't taste bad, but I just don't like fat. So let's check out our meat. You can see nice big pieces, like nice sauce. Now this is real meat. You can also soak the sauce up with your cracker, which is nice. The meat is real. The good thing about this, if they have the big pieces of fat in it, is that you can actually remove the fat from the meat if you don't want to eat the fat, and say use it for something else, either to fry stuff in or to eat it on your crackers, or just not to eat it. But I get it why there's a lot of fat. It's got to do with energy. But I just don't do fat, so let's do our soup thing. Or our borscht, or whatever this is. You can see there's, I'm not really sure what this is. There might be cabbage, there might be beet, I don't know. But it's some slivery vegetables in stock. Now there is meat in here, vegetables. It's slightly salty, but if there's cabbage in there, it might be the taste of the cabbage. It's not bad. I've never had such a thing like this. But it's sort of a rich, meaty broth. Tasty vegetables. It's quite nice. It tastes a bit less salty when you eat it like hot than when you eat it cold. And you, of course, then can also eat your crackers with it as well. It also dims the salt a bit. If you crumble a bit of your crackers in there, it does tone down some of the salt. This is the good thing about having such neutral crackers, is that if your food is a bit salty, the cracker sort of soothes it out. Now we've got our tea. Again, the tea tastes a bit different than the tea we get here, but it's a nice tea. So what do I think about this? So the fat, although I don't eat it, I understand why it's here, or why it's in the ration included. And you can, of course, it's got multiple uses. You can fry stuff in it, you can use it to grease something. Somewhere I've read that if you, I don't know if it's this type of fat, but if it's cold and you put a bit of fat on your face, it helps you protect you against the cold. So there's a lot of uses, I think, for the fat. So it's a good thing it's there, just as long as you can remove it if you don't want it. Now the meat, slightly salty but nice, meaty, real meat. Get a nice sauce so that you can soak your crackers into it. And this, a bit salty, but again, if you put your crackers in here, quite nice. So I think this borscht, what it says on the package or the tin. The slivers of stuff might be beet, might be cabbage, some other vegetables. It's besides from the slightly saltiness, it's not bad. But again, your crackers sort of, because these crackers, well, they did get a bit squashed, but since you most likely will crumble your crackers into your soup or your stew, it's fine. But there's still enough big crackers to do something with if you want to do something else. But they're nice. They're just sort of taste quite a bit hard, but they taste just floury, so they won't influence the taste a lot. They basically will just tone down saltiness of stuff. And of course you can do your fat and your crackers as well. So this was our lunch. Interesting stuff. I've never had this before. The crackers and the meat I've had in some of the Russian rations, the similar type meat. And this was interesting. So again, this was our lunch portion of our Kazakh ration. And this is this company's ration. This is menu number 1. I always forget to say, but if you read the title, you will see menu number 1. So thanks for watching. Please support the channel, please subscribe. Please go and donate on patreon.com and see you at my next ration review.